PstBet is now available in Namibia, Botswana, and DRC, bringing you the thrill of sports betting to you. From the biggest football matches to high-speed action with Aviator, My Lucky Six, and casino games, we bring you non-stop excitement at your fingertips. Enjoy cash back and cash out, giving you more control over your bets. Live betting on your favorite sports with real-time action and instant wins. Sign up today and start winning. PstBet, you play, we pay.
Good day and welcome to yet another edition of Game Time with Marco. Thank you for joining us and thank you for all your contributions from our previous episode where we spoke to Mali Ngaridemo, the owner and coach of Young Africans, a team that is participating in the Continental Championships, and they played this past weekend in Botswana. And this time around again, we're bringing to you another brave Warriors legend, a man who left Namibia at a very tender age, very young, to go play in Europe, more specifically to play in Germany, and from there he also went to play in Turkey. He also represented the brave Warriors with aplomb during his playing career, and he's back home now. He's now a coach. He's also trying to get his coaching certificates, and I guess you already know who I'm talking to because I've already spoken to one player that played in Germany for us, but this time around it's not Colin Benjamin, it is the man himself, Razundara Tjikuzu, otherwise known as Rassie, who went to play in Germany at a very young age. Rassie, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Marco. Good day.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for availing yourself as well. I know that it's a bit difficult to get hold of you, but how have you been?
I've been okay. Okay, just the last season we're just busy with the coaching in Swakop, so we're just waiting for the season to start so we can see.
Yeah, waiting for the season to start. As soon as we get the information on when the 2025-2026 season starts, we'll let you know in terms of the negotiations with the sponsorships which are currently going on. But as we speak right now, nothing is on the table. We don't know anything about when the league will start. It was supposed to start on the 1st of September. It hasn't started. But that's not why we're here today. Today we're here because we've got Rassie in the studio. Rassie, thank you for joining us once again. Take us through your life. Who is Rassie?
Who is Rassie?
Yeah.
I'm just a young boy from the south in Swakop Moon. Grew up in Swakop Moon. So just had to play football in the street. So I was the lucky one. So I went with the early age to Germany to get a chance to play there, or to try to get professional player. So I think that, so when you ask me, you just be known as a football player. So.
In the coast, where were you born and where did you grow up?
No, I was born at the village.
At the village?
I just
Which village?
Aminus,
okay.
Yeah. So I just went at the early age to Swakop. So I grew up in Swakop actually.
Which location in Swakop did you grow up?
Tamareski, and then we went to Veneta.
How was it growing up in Swakop Mund?
It was good. As I used to play street football. Normally we used to, we're staying in town. Let me say not that town, but the suburb.
Yeah.
So, but I decided not to go to school in town, so I went to the location. It's because I wanted to play street football with friends.
Which school did you go to?
Festus
Contempt. Okay. And how was it there? Playing football in the streets. How challenging was it, and how exciting was it? What did you learn in those circumstances?
No, when you are young, you don't think much. You enjoy football. At school you play the tennis ball, so you just play the school to start so you can go to school. Sometimes you just can't wait to get to school so that you can play a little bit of tennis, football. So the time I went to Tripolis is the time that I started growing. So it's when then we start playing this Coca-Cola Cup, and then so it gets structure now. Then it was no more street football anymore. So it was football was structure and all that. So then. Actually, I was also 200 meters sprinter, but I decided to play football.
All right, we'll get back to the football. In terms of the 100 and 200 meters, why did you not choose athletics? You chose football.
No, football was more fun because athletics you're more on your own. So football you enjoy with your friends. You are 11.
Was it not the training part, the training aspect that chased you away?
No, not really. Not the training. When you decide, when you really want to see, when you choose between athletics and football, because athletics you are more alone on your own actually. Football you are enjoying, you are 11, you are colleagues. So I think it's more fun.
Okay.
Like stretching yourself on your own day.
All right, now let's talk about you moving from first to Squintep, going to Triple S, that is Stockholm Senior Secondary School.
First I went to Atlantic.
Okay.
Then I went to Triple S.
Okay. And but you said the Triple S, that's where you started playing structured football.
No, also Atlantic.
Atlantic, okay. Now
also in the LH versus Squintep was also playing like
a bit of structure. Yeah. So what was the difference between street football and school football? That's what I'm trying to get to. You know, you're talking about structure. You're talking about just playing to enjoy.
No, street football is like you just enjoy. You just enjoy. But when you start to get to play the school football, it's totally different because you start to play now against different schools from town. So things is getting more serious. So that's the thing.
How important is street football in the development of a player? For example, in your own development?
Very, very important. Very, very important because when you start playing street football, like you're learning already from the early age how to play football, how to control the ball, how to pass the ball. So there's no restriction. So you just play and have fun, and then that's how you learn actually. And when you get like a little bit older, then you're ready. Then now you know how to control the ball, you know how to pass the ball. So when you get to this at the age of let me say when you get to school or to the school, then you're ready. You can pass the ball already, so you don't need to start from zero.
And in terms of the school football, when the teachers identified you to play for the school, how competitive was it amongst the people at school?
It was. I mean, like at first, it was like for me, it was a little bit. Not, I'm not exaggerating, but for me, it was like easy. Because I like every weekend when I go score 10 goals, 11 goals, 9 goals, so it was a little bit for me more easier than the others. They were struggling the others. Maybe, I don't know if it's because of my talent, but I was more grown than the others at my age.
Also, you're more mature in terms of football than your age mates. And then you in the village, when you go back to the village, would you also play village football?
Yeah. In the afternoon.
Yeah.
In the afternoon.
How was it there?
It's fun.
What was the difference between the street football you played in Sokop and the one that you played at the village in Aminos?
No, I mean, the village is fun. It's only sand, soft sand, so it's fun. So nobody's going to get hurt. So you just play. You understand?
Yeah.
So some of the, I mean, like when you get there, like most of the time in the afternoon, everybody's doing nothing. So we pick each other 11, and then we play.
And then you get an opportunity to go to Germany at a very young age. How old were you when you went to Germany?
I was 15.
You were 15?
When I was, actually when I went to Germany, the German football, to the Bremen, I was 15 years old.
Okay. Now tell us, how did you go to Germany? Who identified you? What made you special amongst everybody else?
No, I don't think it's special. It's like normally we use. I mean, before it was Coca-Cola Cup.
Yeah.
It was not newspaper cup.
Yeah. Well.
So we used to. So they pick. We take the team from Swago, and then we went to Babas. So that time, Kanyuka, all these guys from NFA was the coaches. Ubayan, they were going for Babas.
Yeah.
So I think it's the time when I start growing, because I won the player of the tournament, top goal scorer, most disciplined player. So I won almost everything. Yeah. And we won the cup also.
Yeah.
With Wolwicha team. So it used to be Wolwicha, never ran.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's where they saw me. And then they started inviting me
to the national team.
The national team, about under 20. Just for training. Because I was too young.
How old were you? You were 14, 15, 14. Yeah.
I was 14.
14, yeah.
14.
Yeah. But you're training with under 20.
With under 20.
Yes.
That's where I started growing. So then they decided, and then Werder Bremen came to Namibia. They used to come actually. It's just said those things is not happening anymore. Normally it was a big chance for a lot of players, because when those teams is traveling, because they play friendlies, they will see you. That's where they saw me, and then they asked Namibia to talk to the coaches to talk to my parents. So that's where they started.
Okay. So Werder Bremen used to come for off-season training.
I think it was end of the season tour. They always do that. So they come to Namibia and South Africa.
Okay.
So I think maybe I'm lucky at the right time.
The right place, yeah.
The right place. So it's when I start, like, that time Eric Munoz was there. Actually, Eric Munoz was the person who, like, saw me, actually. So that time, so Quentin Jacobs played later. No, almost the same time. But we were playing together in the I think it was, but under 20 came a little bit later, but he was also there.
He was also there. And when they identified you, now they ask the Namibia Football Association to talk to your parents, so your parents can refuse you. How did the parents receive that request?
Yeah, it was not easy because they wanted me more to give attention to education. So in the beginning we were like, no,
you're not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere. First education first, and then the soccer, and then later they came to soccer. Then they begged my parents. At the end of the day, then he said that okay, give it a try. That's cool.
Okay. So what do you think now?
Maybe 4 months, 5 months.
Now of negotiations between the parents and.
No, they didn't want.
And how were you feeling at that particular moment in time?
No, I was just waiting when it's going to happen. Because I wanted really to, because it was my dream to play Bundesliga. Not other league. It's very funny. Because I used to watch Bundesliga in the night. Like, it only starts at 12 o'clock. So I always used to watch the highlights. But my dream team was Dortmund.
Oh, you wanted to go to Dortmund?
Because I used to watch it late in the night. I just wait till they sleep.
And then you switch on the TV?
And I switch on the TV, then I put on the sound and watch the highlights. So my dream was to play in Dortmund.
Okay.
So, but luckily I went to Bremen. But Bremen it was also a big club. So.
Yeah. All right. So now, when the parents finally say, "Okay, yes, Rassie, you can go to Germany," how did you feel?
It was a dream. For me, it was a dream come true. Because at that time, it's the time that I think that under 20 we went to play the tournament in Finland, Helsinki. So it's when I went with, then I stayed behind.
Oh, you didn't come back with the team?
I didn't come back.
Which team, who were some of the players that you remember from that under 20 team that went to Helsinki?
But a lot. Amos, Shukwa, a lot of players, Quentin Jacobs. There were a lot of players. A lot of players who played a big role, that they played a big role in the Namibian league, the clubs.
So, how many of you remained there?
I think Congo was also there.
So it was you, Quinton?
Well, not Congo. There were a lot of players
that remained in.
No, not remained. No, I was the only one who remained.
You are the only one who remained.
Because when you're used to your teammates and
your friends,
friends, because I was the youngest team.
Okay.
So that time Ubeyan was also there. So when we came from Helsinki in Frankfurt, so it's the time when we separated. Then Amos came to me and then he spoke to me a little bit, and then I flight to Bremen.
Who did you go with from the airport? Were you alone at 15, 14?
No, at the airport we were all together.
No, I'm saying from the airport. Going to.
I was alone.
You went alone. You were not scared.
Not really. Not scared. I was just wondering, because you go in an unknown world. Understand, it's Europe.
Yeah, and it's German. They don't speak English there.
14, 15. Because I was turning 15 December. Let me say it was 14, 15. So at that age, you go in an unknown world of sports. So you don't know, am I going to make it or am I not going to make it? First thing, the most important thing was the language for me. The language, then everything will be more easy.
Okay. So you go to Bremen. How was the reception when you got there?
Okay, then the coach of the youth, the youth team came
to pick you up.
Pick you up, yes. And then we went to the soccer school, to the soccer academy.
How was it there? How was the reception? How did the other players?
I was lucky when I came there. There was one guy, Eddie Meyer. He also came with Bremen here. So he was there in the soccer school, and Victor Siaja, the small brother of Samson Siaja, the guy
from Nigeria.
So the smaller brother, the youngest brother, was also in the soccer school. So he was actually my best friend when I came. So we got best friends. When I came there, he was there already. So that's when we start talking. Then we become best friends.
Okay. The other players?
It was more easier for me.
Okay. There was an African brother.
Two African brothers.
Okay.
So the rest was Australia, mixed. Guatemala, Brazil, America, Australia. It was mixed. Korea. It's an international team. You can see the level. The level was not that.
who do you remember there that went on to make it big from that junior team? Besides you,
Tim Borowski.
Okay, Tim Borowski, yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
Tall one.
Yes.
I think it's only me and him because there was also one guy, but Alexander Nuri. He became the coach of Bremen. It was, I think, 5 years ago. He was the coach of Bremen. So, but he didn't make the professional team. But later he became the
coach of the team. Yeah.
2 years, and then they released him. But he's the only. So, but for playing here, I think it's only me and Tim Borowski who make it to the profession.
So now you start training with the team. Which age group were you training with?
Under 15.
Under 15. And how was the standard there compared to Namibia now?
It's not the same.
What was the difference?
It's just the setup and the way they think about football is not the same. Because it's more serious there. It's more serious because most of the players, and most even from the youth under 15, most of those players is national players for their countries. Even youth. For Germany, Brazil, so, most of those players are the national players for the countries. So it means like the level is very high. So it means like when you miss one training, because the quality of the players was not more distant. There were not that much distance. It's very close. Because when you are not there, the other one you jump in, then you struggle to come back again. Maybe you have to fight for your place again. So you take maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Fighting.
Yeah, you won't just come back and play first 11. Because the level of the quality of the players was almost the
same. Yeah. So if I had to bring an under 15 player to you right now and put him here next to us and say give him advice, and that player is going to Germany or to Europe, what advice would you give him?
Hard work. Because most of the time, sometimes I didn't come home for holiday, so I did extra training for myself alone. So the time they came, I was ready, so that you can see that the level we are playing, because you can see that I've worked hard, the others are still behind me. So for me was the most important thing. Even Thomas Schaaf told me the most important thing, even from the youth, is hard work.
Okay.
Extra training on your own, going to the gym.
Hard work and discipline, yes.
It's very, very important.
And now, take us through now the steps that you went through until you became a first team player. Obviously, you started at under 15. You have to graduate slowly. Yeah.
And then at that time, then I went to the second team. So second team means that they call it actually the second team of the professional. So let me say under 23.
Yeah.
They call it like that. But they call it also in German amateur match.
Yeah.
So it's when I went.
How old were you then?
16.
16,
And then when I started training with the team, and one day, I think somebody was injured. I think it was UEFA Cup game. And then Felix Magath took me with to Marseille.
Felix Magath.
Felix Magath.
Okay.
He also played for Germany.
Okay.
Very strict
coach, yeah.
Strong character. So it's when this is where I saw that, man, this thing is getting serious. I have a chance.
So they took you with Marseille for UEFA Cup.
UEFA Cup. Because some players was injured. So it was when at that time I was 17. So that's when I saw that, man, I think I can do something.
Did you play in Marseille?
Only 10 minutes.
Only 10 minutes.
But it was okay for me. The first game.
So you made your debut. You did not make it in Germany for the first team. You made it in France, in Marseille.
Yeah.
How was the feeling?
It was scary. Because it was maybe 70,000 people. I was just a young boy. Because I was not used to. There is crowds at the youth national team or youth tournaments, international tournaments. Even when we go to Milan, there is tournament, or to England, there is fans, but not that. Even Drogba was that time was playing for Marseille. It was scary. It was too full for me. But the first 5 minutes was scary. But with time, then you get used to it.
What was the scoreline? Do you remember the scoreline?
We drew 1-1.
We drew 1-1. Okay. When you came in the team, it was already 1-1.
Yeah, it was already.
Okay. And what do you remember most about that particular match? Obviously, you remember that Drogba was there. What do you remember most about that match?
No, it's just that because it's a totally different caliber. Because the moment you step into there, it's totally different world. You can't hear yourself. Even when you talk to your teammates, you can't hear. It's too loud.
You have to scream.
You have to, or you read the tongue maybe.
Oh.
Because it's too loud. It's too loud. You can't hear. Just do signs.
Do sign language, yeah.
Sign language. Because, but for me, it was a great experience. It's where when I started to see that, oh, here is something possibly I can do something.
So what did your coach say to you after that match, and what did the fellow players, the senior players say?
No, from there, when I came from there, it's when I went back to the amateur team, maybe for 1 or 3 weeks, and then I start training with the national.
Yeah, but what did the coach say? What did they say to you after that match? Did they say, well, you did well, or how was, like, what did they say to you?
Just told me it's a beginning for your life, and you must take it serious. Understand? You will also start training with the professionals with time. Not every day, but maybe 3 times a week, 2 times a week, so you can get slowly but sure, so you can get get closer to the team.
And then now you have moved now from the reserve team, the under 23s. You start training with the senior team. What was the difference now from the reserve team to the under 23s? It's not the same.
It's not the same because professional is not. When you make a mistake, you get punished. It's not like amateur. You make 20 mistakes, but they still not scoring. That is totally different. Because I was also lucky because at the time I went to the professional. Most of the players, it's also German national players. So you learn a lot. You understand Switzerland national team players, Austria. Most of the players there at the professional level are national players. So they used to give me advice.
Now we'll talk about the national team as well. So now you are there. Now you are training with the first team. The level is different. Any mistake you get punished. What was the biggest lesson that you learned training with the senior guys?
You must be fit.
Fitness
is very important. Honestly, physical. Because Bundesliga is physical.
Yeah.
So you must be fit, and it means like, and for me the most important thing that I've learned through the way, like when I was playing, is like you have to do extra training.
All by yourself.
All by yourself. When you train with the team, it's fine. But after that, it's not done yet. Then you have to do extra training for yourself. Because you will see, because I'm not a big guy. You understand?
Yeah.
Because I was
small.
Small, so I have to go to gym, extra to gym. I have to pick up
the weights.
The weights. Strengthen my legs because so they don't push me around. You understand? So for me, it was the most important thing that you have to do extra training. When I can advise a young player when you go to Europe, you have to do extra training. Not that training won't be enough for you.
And then now when did you finally make now your debut for the national team in the Bundesliga? I mean for Werder Bremen in the Bundesliga.
It was in Stuttgart.
Stuttgart, yeah. How was it?
Yeah, we won 2-1.
Did you start the match or you came in as a sub? How did you feel now?
I think me and Philipp Lahm start the same day. Honestly, that time he was playing for Stuttgart.
Yeah.
So he was playing also. So I was playing against him because he was left back. He was on the right side.
And you were playing right wing.
He was playing right wing back.
Right wing back, okay.
3-5-2. So I was playing all that line. So Philipp Lahm was on the left side. So I think me and Philipp Lahm started the same day. We won that game.
How did you feel?
It was great. First game. Because that time I was getting used to the crowd. Because the crowd plays also a big role. You must not be nervous. You must just play your football.
I mean, you're talking about Philipp Lahm. He's a legend in Germany. He ended up winning I think the World Cup with Germany at one point in time, and in Brazil, I think it was 2014. That's a legend of the game. Now that you made your debut, which one was your favorite position? Because I think I speak for a lot of people to say that it was confusing for us here, especially for me. It was confusing. Were you a right back, a right winger, or a central midfielder? No. Where did you prefer playing, or central striker? Because there are matches I saw you playing for the national team as a central striker. Yeah.
The thing is, like, I was really lucky because I can play a lot of positions. Not bad, but also the same quality. Because when I went to Germany, I went as a striker.
Out and out striker.
Out and out striker. Or number 10. So, and when I came to, when Thomas Schaaf,
yes.
So he's the one who made me professional. He's the one who took me to professional team. Like full time. He told me, I know you are fast and you can score, but I think I will change your position for you. Then I say, why? He said, no, I think it's better when you come from behind with your speed. So you use that whole line for yourself. When you are fast, then you can create a lot of chances for the strikers when you play that position. So it's when Thomas Schaaf changed me to right wing back. But when he came here national team, I played as a winger or a striker.
Which one did you prefer you?
I think when I played, I think I enjoy more when, like, okay, when I said Bundesliga was when I played right wing back, I think I enjoy more.
In the Bundesliga?
Because I have a lot of space.
And then when you come for the national team?
Play striker, no problem. I want to try to score.
And there were some matches where you played right back?
Yeah, when it's 4-4-2, then I will play right back. But we change. When we defend, we are 4-4-2. When we attack, we 3-5-2. So when we defend, I'm a right back. When we attack, then I'm a winger, that whole side.
So you could play a lot of positions. And
the same thing, like in Turkey, I also went to play defensive midfield. Defensive midfield,
yeah. That's what I was coming to. That's what I was coming to say. At one point in time, you're also a defensive midfielder.
Yeah.
So now you play at Bremen. Then what happens between you and Bremen for you to leave?
No, it was just that I was still young and, nightlife. But I came also with this nightlife a little bit later. Maybe I started having young friends. So we start to go out, you understand? So you know that when you are so young, so talented, you must be so disciplined. Because the media will push you to the limit. When you're African, even when you're African player. So they will push you to the limit, so you must be very careful. So as well, when I decided, I talked to the coach, I said, these people, they are killing me inside. You understand? Even though sometimes I went out, and then they said people to follow me, what I'm doing, which club I am. I was just a young man. I can't just stay inside the house. Understand? So it's when all this thing they start putting in the media, problem, like what are you, bad boy, and all this stuff. It was also only negative. Even when I play good, they always try to bring the negative stuff. So I decided that, and then I talked to the club and the president, and then I said, it's maybe better for me to go to Hansa Rostock. Because it's maybe fresh, maybe for me it's a new beginning.
Different environment.
Because here it looks like they won't stop.
But why do you think now the media was always after you?
I know.
Why?
Yeah, because I used to go out. It's normal. But the way they were exaggerating
the things, No, but before we even speak about that, one player, some Namibian players visited you. Players like Congo and Denzel. Denzel says you were. I spoke to Denzel here as well. You were sitting where you were sitting. He says when they came to visit you, you were like a king of Bremen. After the match,
I was one of the young best players in the Bundesliga.
Yeah, he says after the match you stay for an hour signing autographs at the stadium.
No, it's normal. You must. After the game, you have to go to the fan block and you have to sign autograph, maybe for 1.5 hours, 2 hours. So you have to.
So why do you think now the people of Bremen, the supporters of Bremen, held you at such high esteem?
I think it's the way I was playing. And I was young.
Okay.
I think I didn't have problems with the Bremen fans. They were always with me. Always. It's just the media.
Because
it's normal. Like when you start like you're getting a young superstar and just getting up. It's normal. I think that the media it's normal in football or normal in sports when you're.
But was the club helping you to say, okay, let's teach you how to deal with media?
Yeah.
Were they helping you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also the coach. You understand? Even they tried a lot of things. You understand? But Bremen was always by my side. It was not only that. It was already it was such a long time. I just got tired.
Oh, okay.
I told Thomas.
Because like I said, Denzel was sitting there. Denzel said you were so good at Bremen that everybody, you were a superstar, you were a rock star. When people see you in the streets, they would scream your name, they would want to take pictures with you, they would want your autographs and so on and so forth, because of the talent that you displayed there. Would you agree with that statement?
I think so. I mean, like, no, I don't want to sound arrogant, but I think the time I was playing.
No, but if you're talented, you're talented. There's nothing arrogant about it.
I think the time I was playing for Bremen, the time I was like really enjoying it. And then Rostock, because I was also playing with such good players. Captain Frings,
at Rostock.
Fabian Ernst. No, in Bremen.
At Bremen, okay.
Yeah.
Give us the names, yeah.
A lot of them. Frank Ross, goalkeeper, also second goalkeeper to Oliver Kahn. We had such a good team.
Yeah. And then now you moved to Rostock.
Yeah, Rostock was also nice.
How was the reception there? How did you feel compared to Bremen?
No, because it was a new environment, totally new environment, and so it was for me like a new beginning, away from these dramas of the media and all this stuff. So I think it was. I also enjoyed the football.
Okay. At Rostock, what did you guys achieve? What was your biggest achievement at Rostock?
We qualified
for UEFA Cup, and you started playing in Europe again. Yeah. With Bremen, did you play in Europe?
Yeah.
Besides the debut that you made, every year you're playing in.
It's not Champions League, it's UEFA.
Okay. Who are the most opponents that you remember that you played against?
Oh, this. It's Parma. There's a lot of teams.
In Germany, who was the person who gave you problems the most in your playing football career? In your football playing career? Oliver? In Germany, all of it, yes. Even when you were at Rostock.
Against each other.
Yeah, against each other, your toughest opponent. The one that you knew if you were playing Bayern.
I think it's Deisler.
Sebastian.
I think Sebastian Deisler. And
Sebastian played in Swakopmund.
Yeah, I know. Schwarzenegger also.
Was Schwarzenegger here also?
I think Schwarzenegger was also here.
Oh, okay.
A lot of them was here.
I can't remember Schwarzenegger, but I remember.
Schwarzenegger was also here.
I remember Dassler, Sebastian Dassler.
He was a very good player. Just he finished his career very early. Sad, but it's part of.
You're saying Sebastian Dassler was the person who gave you problems in Germany. Now
another player, a Brazilian player, Marcelino. He played for Hertha Berlin.
Hertha Berlin.
Number 10.
Okay.
Well, he used to the yellow hair.
Yeah.
And then was also.
He was a problem. Okay. So when you were there, you were the first Namibian to go to Germany. Were you the first one?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Colin followed.
Yeah.
So when you were there, would you play against Colin?
Yeah, we played against each other.
How many times? You can't remember.
Maybe 5 times.
How was it now facing another Namibian on the field?
It was good. It was a good. It's a good test though.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to know who's the best. So because we used to. Sometimes he would call me and say, "Are you ready for tomorrow?" Then I say, "I'm ready." Then he say, "You will see," because I used to wear number 28 in Bremen, and he also used to wear number 28 number.
Okay.
Then he say, like joking, like, "Let's see tomorrow who's the real number 28 of Namibia."
So why was it that you were wearing number 28? What was there a reason?
No, I just took the number, the only number
that was available.
No, I just wanted the 28.
Okay. There is no superstition behind it. It was just. And then, but when you were there, you and Colin, were you in touch? Would you call each other?
Yeah, we were like from my side, we were like friends. We didn't have problems with each other. We used to visit each other. Maybe he would come to me, or I would go to him to Hamburg. Yeah.
And then now you moved to Turkey. Who did you go and play for in Turkey?
The first team was Rizespor.
Yeah,
on the Black Sea.
How was it there? In terms of the culture, it's a different environment, different culture.
Yeah, different culture and the food was good.
In Turkey? Compared to Germany?
Yeah, I think Turkey has more healthy food. So the food was nice. So because Rize was a small place actually.
Town, yeah.
It's near Trabzon.
Yeah.
So That's when I went to play for Razundara.
Is it that team you guys you had what were the superstitions there in Turkey? Because I read somewhere where one club, I don't know if it's the one that you played for or it's somebody else, where they would always slaughter a goat before a match or something.
Yeah, not always, but they used to slaughter a goat.
And then they smear you guys with the blood.
No, it's a tradition. No, then they clean it, then they cook it and give it to the friend.
Oh, okay.
But I also used to hear like that, but it's not that.
Oh, they didn't smear you with...
No, but at the training once they did, but only in my forehead.
Oh, they smeared you with blood. Yeah. What were they saying?
No, it's just the religion. Sometimes they just let it go, then they cook it, and then you smell it with blood in your forehead, the whole team, and then they clean up and then they cook the meat when we eat.
So you
like, yeah. But you don't smell the blood, but it's just normal to slaughter goat.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. Or sheep. Most of the time was sheep.
It was a sheep, okay. Tjikuzu, okay.
It's the most expensive meat in Turkey.
The sheep.
Yeah.
So you play for them. How was, you say the tradition and the culture, the food was different. Now in the field of play, how was it?
It was also fun. It was also fun because that's where I decided, like, man, let me change my position to let me play defensive midfield because I will be in the center of everything. I don't want to be outside anymore, running all the time. So I wanted to play now.
Okay.
Defensive midfield, so I can be part of the game most of the time.
And that was the experience in changing now, moving from wing back striker to.
I think the defensive midfield was for me more easy because you don't need to run a lot. You just use your brain.
And positioning yourself in the right places.
And play the ball at the right moment, the right speed.
Okay.
Create chances for the offensive players.
And how old were you by then? 25. Yeah. 25. You're still young. Okay. And then how many years did you stay there? At 7 years at the same club.
I played 5. I played Razundara. Then I went to. So it's when the problem started. When my mom passed away in the same year when I went to Turkey.
Okay.
So I was struggling a little bit.
Okay, mentally.
And I went back to Germany for 3 months.
To play for who?
I didn't play. I was
just
not fine.
Okay.
Mentally not fine.
Oh, okay.
So I went back to Germany for 3 months, training on my own. So sometimes I would go to Ankara, Turkey, train for myself at the beach and all this stuff. So that's when I went to Istanbul, Belgrade. It's this team now where they call Beşiktaş.
Beşiktaş, okay.
They play Champions League.
Yeah.
The team was Istanbul, Belgrade before.
Okay.
It's a government team actually. It belongs to the municipality of Istanbul. So it's a big team.
It's a big team, yeah.
And then from there I went to Trabzonspor. And then Diyarbakir and Kasımpaşa.
Okay. 5 teams there. You speak about your mom passing away. What support did you get from the club at that particular moment in time when your mom passed away back home?
Because
they allowed you to come home?
Yeah, for the burying. I was here. I also stayed behind a little bit for longer. It was not easy, but I couldn't leave. I have to go through that and be a man and go back and play football. It's not easy. I struggled though.
Okay, mentally you struggled. Okay. Did you see any sort of psychologist, and what would you say to younger players?
Yes, in Istanbul. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Because it's not that easy to lose your loved one.
Yeah.
When it's your best day. Because my mother was almost like my best friend.
Yeah.
She was distant. She was here, and I was there. But still, we were a little bit closer when I was here. So we were very close. So it was not that easy.
What advice would you give to a young Namibian player who's playing out of the country and they're close to their mother, their father, or their brother, or whatever? In terms of when something like this strikes, you can't predict death, but when it happens, what advice would you give them?
As a professional footballer, when you're far away, it's a little bit very difficult. You understand? But you have to see psychologists and try to talk to them and try to find a way out. Because you have a contract. At the end of the day, you are the one losing the money. So you have to get back to work and try again.
Okay. And then now, You spoke about problems starting. You said when the problem started in Germany with the media and the going out. What else started there? What other problems were there besides the media following you?
No, just I was going out. Like, I was enjoying.
Drinking. Women. No, there's always soccer players. There's always women following you guys.
I think it's part of the game.
It's part of the game. It comes with a package.
I think for football players, I think it comes with. You must just control it. Otherwise, you also get lost.
Because you see,
you lose your fitness. You don't sleep enough.
Yeah. You see, on the show here, we try to sort of educate, especially the young ones. Yeah, our focus is just to try and control, like inspire and motivate the younger ones. And when you speak about going out and drinking, would you advise that to a young player to say, hey, if you have money, go and drink, it's fine, and play football?
No, everybody's. I mean, every human being at different sides.
Yeah.
You understand? I won't say to them like, no, when you have money, go out, go drink. No, but as a football player, sometimes you have to go out. I mean, you are not a pastor. No, really, like, because you have to loosen up. So sometimes you have to go out. What do you have when you are 3 years you're just in your house? You have to go out a little bit.
Yeah, mentally also it will.
Getting to know new people.
Very true.
It's really important. Like, just most important thing, I didn't have that much of that discipline, but I think when they look to Colin Benjamin, they will learn a lot from it.
Okay. The national team. You were one person that would come and play for the national team when you were called up. How did you find that experience? And how many? At your age, at which age did you start playing for the national team?
16.
At 16. How did you find that experience playing in the national team?
Not to be one of the youngest players in Namibia to play for the national team.
How was it?
I think there's no other young. I think only me and Ricardo was 17. I was 16. So I think it's a good experience when you learn from the early age, when you played with such good players, with such characters. You will learn a lot from them. Understand? But the traveling was a little bit
of a problem.
It's too much. Sometimes you play. Also, sometimes you play also on the week. There's also German Cup. So imagine sometimes the UEFA Cup or Champions League, Europe, and then there's
the league,
the cup games, and then
you have to fly.
You have to fly and that's national team.
So flying is about 10 hours coming to Windhoek, 11-12 hours, and then maybe you are going to Ivory Coast. It's another
story.
Yeah.
So sometimes even the destination was sometimes funny. So sometimes you have to come back here and then fly to Germany. Sometimes there was no tickets to fly like from Ivory Coast to Frankfurt.
To Frankfurt, so you have to come here again.
Or
Joburg, and then go to Frankfurt. Okay, so it was a mess, yeah.
Yeah, the traveling destination was a little bit too much. But if you want something, you will do it.
You will do it, yeah. And who are the players that you found when you made your debut in the national team that you remember?
All of them.
Who's all of them? Their names?
Ricardo Maleti, Quentin Jacobs, Lolo Goratsev, Savannah Shambari, one of my best friends, Timbo Shiera, Tim Theodore, Ronnie Canavelo, Robert Nauser, Mohamed Slice, George Umer, all of them.
Okay. And how was that experience playing with them? Which game do you remember?
One Stanley, a lot of players. Bobby Zamaria was also there. Ruben van Dijk, Chivute, Pech Ananias. There were a lot.
Did you play at AFCON?
No, I was at the break my leg.
Oh.
No, qualifying I was there in the last day. But then I break my leg.
You broke your...
Yeah, I break my leg before...
In Germany, in Turkey or Germany?
The week before the AFCON.
Okay. And how did you feel?
Yeah.
Missing...
Yeah, but it's part of life.
So you're also supposed to be part of that 98 team?
I was already... It was my team. I think we qualified was in Gabon.
In Gabon, yeah.
I played the whole game. And then we came here was a treasure point. That's a week before. I didn't saw it coming actually. It was actually my mistake actually. Normally when I control the ball, I always watch everywhere. I didn't watch. I didn't check my sides. So I just got me, boom, with my leg. So I meant that.
Ash, I can imagine how you felt at that particular moment in time. So you knew already you're out of AFCON?
I knew. Because they operated my leg. Because they put iron
in the leg. In the ankle?
Yeah, the ankle. So I can at least get healthy quicker. So the bones can get closer together a little bit faster.
Okay. Well, that was a shame for you to miss the AFCON. There were stories that when you would come here, you would always be surrounded by friends.
Yeah, it's always like that. When there's money, there's a lot of people. I was just too young.
You were just too young to see it. Okay. Where did you make the most of your money? If you think, where were you earning the highest money, even without telling us the numbers? But which club paid you a lot of money?
Bremen.
Werder Bremen. And when they were paying you that money, what was going through?
Bremen and Trabzon.
And Trabzon, okay. And what?
Also Istanbul, because in Turkey you don't pay tax.
There's no tax in Turkey. Oh, okay. So they will just give you your money as is and use it. So then, like I said, there were stories. I didn't see those things. I was very young for those days. But I understand when you would come for the national team or come for holidays, you would always be surrounded by a lot of friends. Take us through that time. What was happening?
No, it's just, I think for me, it's not, people make a big deal of those things. Because it's normal when you're a young superstar and you have money, obviously a lot of people want to be around you. It's normal. It's just for me, I was just a little bit younger and I couldn't see who's my real friends. You understand? But at the end of the day, you will find out who's your real friends when you struggle. Is it true that you would wake up people at night to open shops for you to buy shirts, shoes, and stuff? It's not like opening shops. That guy was my friend. So the smaller brother, we grew up together in Swabo. So I just want, if you have time, so you can open store.
Why were you not buying during the day?
It was too late already because I wanted to travel in the morning.
Oh, you would be traveling in the morning. Oh, okay. And also we hear that you would hire 10 Mercedes-Benz for your friends.
Not true.
Those are the stories that you're hearing.
No, that's what they are saying.
Yeah.
It's not true. How can I hire 10 Mercedes?
But you have never. One thing I wanted to ask you at the beginning, I just forgot, is that you have never sat down and spoken about these things with the media.
No. Because they make their own, they make their own obligations. So what must I still talk? Because people talk, they want to say, they say what people want to hear. So I'm not really a person who talk too much. So we just listen and let it pass. Because like I was wondering, even these 10 Mercedes-Benz, blah blah blah, I was just wondering how can I hire 10 Mercedes-Benz for what reason? Even when you're normal, like, it's not really possible.
So it was just stories that were being made up by people. Okay. And then now, at which age did you retire from playing football?
37.
37.
Because when I came back, I played also for local teams.
Which team did you play for locally when you came back?
Tigers, African Stars, SKW.
So now when you came back now, what the standards, how were they now? I mean, you are coming from Europe, you played in Germany, you played in Turkey, you played Champions League, all of a sudden you are playing in the local league.
Because it was time, because it's normal, you must be realistic, because you're getting older, it's normal that you're not that fast anymore.
How old were you when you came back?
4.
Which year was that? 2014.
There.
Yeah.
Because I know after the World Cup, not the World Cup, when we opened the stadium in Durban, I also played a little bit. Yeah, that's the time I came.
Under Tom Saintfield,
13, 14 there around. That's when I came back.
Okay. And the standards, how did you find them now?
Easy. Not easy, but because
with experience now.
The experience was more easy. Then you don't have to run much. You just play very easy. You just position yourself at the right position.
Okay. It's interesting. You played for SKW, African Stars, Tigers.
Tigers first, then African Stars.
And then SKW, yeah.
And I started coaching at the youth.
At SKW?
SKW.
When you were in Germany, did you do any, or in Turkey, did you do any coaching lessons there?
No, I can't do it here.
Oh, you came to do them here, okay. And coaching the juniors, how was it now because of your experience? It was fun.
It was fun. It was really fun.
I see your face is lighting up when you talk about it.
Yeah, youth, because it's very important to have youth development is very important for our country.
Yeah.
Because now it's even better. Because I see also Dobby Smith is doing a very good job with the US Academy.
Yeah.
Because I was also helping him in Malabo.
Yeah.
Because I see he's doing a very, very, very good job. It's very, very important.
So how important is it for a country like Namibia and for the clubs in Namibia in the Premier League and the First Division and the Second Division to have juniors?
They must have. It's a must.
Why?
Because they feed from the youth development. It's very important. Like I can say, all those teams must have youth. African Stars, Tigers, all these big teams. Or even the clubs that are in the Premier League, they must have youth development. At least when it's too difficult, at least 2 group H's, at least, because it's very important. Because most of us came from the youth, and I think it plays a big role.
But we saw now even the FA is failing to sort of support the youth teams. We saw the under-17s, they didn't go participate in the COSAFA in Zimbabwe. The tournament just ended on Sunday, this past Sunday. I think it was won by South Africa. They were playing Mozambique in the final.
It's very sad, you understand? Because those things, it must not happen. It's not supposed to happen. It's not even allowed. You can't do that. Because under-17, because from the under-17 one, let me say, under 15 you can't count that much from the national team, but from under 17 it's very, very important, because most of the players, they start there, you understand? So when you keep on cutting them, where will they go? It's very sad, and most of the time it's just because of finances.
And have you spoken to the people at the NFA about the importance of juniors? To probably even offer your services to say, I can train the juniors?
Not really, not really, because I'm not a person like, I can't remember even the last time I was there in NFA.
Why?
I don't see a reason to go there.
But that's the football house. You're a football person. You're a football man.
Yeah, I know that I'm a football man. When they wanted me to be there, they called me already before, so they don't need me to call.
But you must also go to them. Don't wait for them to call you.
No, I'm not saying they have to call me.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm just saying when they really needed me, they know me. They couldn't call me already, or at least invite me there so we can talk. You understand? So I think because everybody has his own reasons.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
So, let's see.
In terms of now, what you're doing right now, what are you doing right now? Where is Rassie right now?
No, the last time I was with Blue Boys, the last 7-8 games. So I think normally I'll go back. So we just wait. You know, there's a delay again, always.
How did you find that experience of coaching Blue Boys?
Nice. It was nice. I was a little bit. I just went too late because there was only 7. How much? 8 games left, and the team was already scrambled. So it was difficult.
Who were you working with on the coaching team?
With Likius, one of my friends. He was also there.
And how did you find coaching a team like Blue Boys? Of course, the damage was done. There was infights during the season. Some coaches left. I think Mohammed was there before with Ali Khan, and then they left midway through the season. How was it trying to bring the boys together and make sure that at least they try to fight for survival?
No, because Likius was there and he knows the players.
Yeah. So
it was more easier. Because I see the last games, you can see the improvement. The chance it was a little bit too late. When I said the damage was done already. So it's just for them that. So when I'm there, when I'm going there, when like we have spoken, so I think that. So it means like we have to start from the First Division again.
And
when the most of 80% of the players stay, I think it's possible to come back.
Okay. As a coach, have you started doing your coaching pages? I was asking you earlier on if you did any coaching in Europe.
No, I just did the coaching here, my coaching license. And now we are waiting. I think normally it's supposed, like, last month, it's supposed to be this the sea license.
Yeah.
CAF sea license.
Yeah.
So 50 means like the big one, the big one, Africa.
Yeah.
So it's till now, we're still waiting. It was supposed to be last month, I think, but we have to find out.
From NFA?
I think from South Africa.
From South Africa?
I think they're supposed to take from South Africa.
To do it here?
To do it here.
Yeah.
Because it's the CAF sea license, not NFA sea license.
CAF, yes. Yeah.
So we are waiting. Is it still going to happen or it's not going to? I just hope and wish that maybe we can push this so we can know, so we can all do this license.
Yes. Okay. In terms of schools, have you coached any schools locally in Namibia, just to help out, for their Coca-Cola Cup or whatever the FNB series?
No,
or?
I was just at Erong. I was the coach of Erong. So I was the assistant coach for the first year. The second year I was the head coach of Erong, under 20.
In the Newspaper Cup. Okay. In Oshakato, okay. And then now, in terms of going forward, what does the future hold for us?
I just want to coach first. Understand? Even while I'm coaching, I think because I want to get back to the youth development. Maybe I can talk to my brother Dokis so that I can be busy at least at Dokis Academy. Because we don't know it's still gonna happen in the league or not. So at least so that we can just keep the little bit I have, so I can keep to the youth. Because I know a lot of players that I've coached, that they're national players now, youth national players. Some of them they are in Europe. So I think it's a good experience.
Talking about these academies, you just hear people complaining that we have so many academies, but they are not producing anything. Well, what is your view on academies? Are they a good thing for Namibian football, or are they a bad thing?
It's a very good thing.
So you are for the academies, you support them?
Yeah, support for the academy is very, very important for the players. Just look, for example, Toby Smith started his academy 2 years ago, and look where they are now. Some of the players are already national players, youth national players. So it means like it makes sense. It's very important to have academy, youth academy in Namibia. You understand? Because some of the people maybe like, it depends with what mind do you want the academy. Is it to make money or is it really to coach the young players? You understand? Because some of them maybe they're just there in for money.
It's true, yeah, because that's what people are saying, that parents are paying $1,000, $1,200.
But when you check, you can see the difference in which academy is improving in a very short time.
Yeah.
You can see that these people is like serious. They are doing serious training with the boys and all this stuff. So because I was coaching them, I can't speak about PW and those and Togisman because I saw it, I was there. Yeah. So I can't speak about the other ones. You understand? Yeah. But for me, youth academy is very, very important.
And in terms of now supporting those, what support do the academies need according to you? How can they be supported?
Sponsors, traveling. It doesn't mean like, at least when they go play international tournament, it's very important. Very important, very good experience. South Africa, Botswana. So let them go out. When the sponsors, like international tournaments, we used to play international tournaments when I was younger in Prema. Yeah. In Milan, play against Napoli, AC Milan, Inter Milan, Juventus. Imagine at that young age when you have that experience already for yourself. This is a very, very advantage for yourself. When you go play tournament in England, it's Liverpool, Aston Villa, Manchester United. You play Newcastle. You play against all those big teams when you are young, when you travel.
So you gain experience.
You can experience a lot. You can experience a lot because it's different level. You understand? Even Italy is not very easy to play there. Very, very tough.
The fans,
even the quality of
the players, yeah.
You understand? So, I mean, like, I just hope that they must take that thing a little bit more seriously, because for the youth development, for Namibian football is very important to make more tournaments for the youth. I think when the sponsors can help that, and then maybe travel a little bit more. South Africa can go with the bus. It's a good experience. You don't have to fly.
You don't have to fly, yeah.
Yeah, then you go play the international tournament. The last tournament we were, I was with Colin Benjamin under 17. We made a team together, and the 17 team then we went to play in Joburg, night tournament, youth night tournament. It was also a good experience for the boys. They could play against different big clubs.
And the issue of infrastructure, if you look at it, most of our teams here don't have their own stadiums. Even the national team doesn't have a stadium. You know, we saw Young African and African Stars, Cape Town and Gaborone. Francistown. The national team also playing in Francistown. What's your take on that? What's your feeling on the issue of the stadium?
It's very, very difficult because actually those things it's not supposed to happen. Because actually the national team been playing away games all these years. 2 years or 3 years.
It's almost 5 years.
They're playing away games. It's home game, but it's away game. It's an away game. It's not home. It's not the same. You don't play the same when you play home and when you play abroad. You understand? When you play Independence Stadium and it's full and all the supporters is there, and you play a team like Nigeria, you know what's gonna happen. I mean, like. Home games play a big role.
The supporters, yeah.
Home games supposed to be home. It's an advantage. That's why we call it home game. It's an advantage for yourself and for the team. So, because sometimes we used to train like in the morning at Semi, like every morning.
Yeah.
We used to train. So you see, even the field is
packed.
The cement is like holes. When you know how dangerous it is when you hit your head there from up, because that it's like you catch your head.
Yeah,
it's very dangerous. Because I've been, but I hear that they get something from FIFA. They start already with infrastructure of the stadium. I don't know
which stadium.
Independence Stadium. I don't know if it's true or not. Did they get really money from FIFA or not? But some of the people say that there's no more money. I don't know. Because I don't really like. Because the first time I heard that they get money from the stadium, then I thought, they're gonna start somewhere.
Yeah. So there are some players. How do you feel about players who play for the national team, but they've never played for the home fans, and the home fans never seen?
That's what I'm saying. That's very. Look, some of the players that maybe 4 or 5 years ago, most of those players didn't play. They play abroad. All of them played away games. I call it away games. But maybe I played 2 away games every time. So I don't call it home game. South Africa is not our home. So it's not our home. Our home is here, Independence Stadium. The Slaughterhouse. That's why we call it Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse, yeah.
Now, there's no. I just hope that they're going to push it to finish the stadium, because it's very important for these players. Very home games is very important. Even the fans, they must interact with the players. Most of I can imagine even most of the fans don't even know some of the players who play for the national team. They've never seen them. They just saw them maybe on TV. Not like this. Sometimes you need to connect with your fans. That's very important.
No, that's very true. I mean, you got me thinking there. I want us to play a game now. Not a game per se, but I want you to tell me of the players that you played with in Namibia. Before you went to Germany, you never played for any Premier League team, right? Just school. All right. In Namibia, when you came back, I want you to give me the players that you played with when you came back to Namibia. Local players, Namibians, that you played with. I want you to give me first 11 players that you think were the best you will pick from players from Tigers, African Stars, and SKW. The players that you played with, from goalkeeper to the 11, the first 11. But don't include yourself in the team.
That's a difficult one. Okay, first goalkeeper, I will go with Atiemba.
You played with him which team?
African Stars.
Right back?
Right back, I will go with that's my brother's name. First, let me go first in the middle. I'll go with Pat Never.
2 central defenders, Pat Never, okay? At African Stars, yeah?
And Turi, the left back.
Okay, Freedom put it there.
Left back. The other center back. I'll take maybe Dudas.
Mwidanga, you're together at Tigers. Yeah.
Right back, I will take.
You can include yourself in the team.
Wait, anything. Dennis.
Ngweda.
Right back, we'll put together at stars. In the middle. I will take. I will take Purigi Malhas with Real Gruber.
Orion, legendary.
And then in front there, I'll take my rice water.
And then on the wings?
On the wings, I will take John Otto. Play together stars.
The stars, yeah.
Right wing, I will take. Okay, I'll put myself there.
Yeah, right wing. Okay.
And the striker, I will put.
Let's choose one.
What is this striker that's going in? This Zerano was playing for striker, for stars. He went to England. It's also my family actually. It's a shame.
You went to England? I can't.
No, but we played at African Stars in front. Gaza.
Oh, okay.
Gaza.
Okay. All right. Now for the national team, the players that you played with, the players that you played with in the national team. Oh, no, it's not unfair.
Okay.
Goalkeeper, yeah.
Left back, Salvador Jandal. In the middle, Bimbo Chihero. Tiger,
go Hasep.
Right back, I will put the. I can put Robert
Nausep.
Then by lock,
I'll
put Mohamed.
Mohamed Osep.
In front, Congo Inche. Conte, I will shift him to the left. For now.
Yeah.
On the right, I will put myself. In front, Chibute. In the middle, number 10, I will put.
Those are players that you played with.
Yeah, they are locked. So that's why I said it's unfair. Then I will put. Or either I will put Quentin at number 10.
And then who do you put on the left wing?
On the left wing, I will put Page Ananias.
Who? Page Ananias. Yeah.
It's not the only team. There's a lot of other team. A full team.
Okay, now, let me give you... Now, this one is a difficult one. Namibia's best ever team, according to you. From the players that you played with, the players that you watched, the players that came now, even those that you did not play with, but you were watching when they were playing, even before independence, and the ones that are playing now.
All mixed.
Yes, mixed.
Or my first 11 ever.
Yes. Ever.
Okay, Ronnie. To center back. I think I will put, this time around I will put Mohamed and Bimbo.
Mohamed and Bimbo, okay.
On the left, I will put...
Left back, yeah?
You say all time, no?
Yeah, all time.
I don't know if myself. I think I'll put Shino Tony.
Shino Tony, yeah? Left back, yes. Good choice.
Right wing, right back. And there I will put Colin Benjamin.
At right back. Okay, yeah. He played at right back. It's fair.
Then I'll put the midfield.
The midfield now, the lock.
I'll put Sticker there.
Uh-huh.
And the 2, I'll put Koenjo
Uh-huh.
and Ahmed.
No, Mohamed is right. Is a defender.
It's a defender.
Yeah.
Now I'll put Kadumane.
Okay.
In front of, at the wing, I have to shift and put Gwente.
Remember, there's Dion.
Yeah, but I have to choose.
Okay, Quinton. Yeah. Okay.
I'll put
Let me not influence you. Yeah.
Yeah. Then the right, I'll put myself.
Uh-huh.
And she put, I'll put it in front.
Uh-huh.
Still somebody missing.
Yeah, just one. Yeah.
The number 10.
Kongenjo. Okay. All right. It's a difficult.
Because guys, when they watch, they say, "Oh, this guy is not."
No. I mean, it's. I know. Yeah. But I also put you under pressure because I didn't tell you. I should have told you to prepare.
That one is a very difficult one.
Yeah, it is. Every time I ask.
We had a lot of great players.
Of course, I mean we're now at over 40 years independence, and there's so many players that have come through. You know, you have guys like Peter Shalulile. They've done so much wonders.
But now when you pick the first of all time, I don't think
you'll be in. Yeah. No, I'm just saying. But then now, obviously, you have experienced so much in your life. You know, you have gone through all these highs and lows. There was a time when you were at the. I think you were in court with a club in Turkey that didn't pay you some of your monies. A lot of things have happened in your life.
Clubs actually.
In Turkey.
At that time, it was also lawyers like trying to
get the money.
No, like that's why I say I just want to tell the new generation that you must be very careful with who they work with. Understand? Because you never know. Manager, they might be the one who's gonna finish gonna kill your career. But you trust him, give him your trust towards the thing. He's going behind your back, into your bank account, throw money while you're training games. It's not easy. So you must just watch it. You must just be very careful.
Yeah. Have you got people now coming to you, for instance, schools or clubs or brands coming to you and saying, look, you have gone through this, you have this experience. We want you to give a pep talk, maybe to school boys.
Yeah, not yet, but it was one of my plans.
Yeah.
For the same way. But when this opportunity revealed itself, I think it would be good for the young players.
Yeah.
Let me say for the youth.
Yeah.
Like to hear how it really is, because they must be very.
Will you be willing to share your story publicly? Yeah.
It's very important for the youth to know it's not football. Professional football is not about only happiness and money. Understand?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's sad days because sometimes depends what managers you have. Sometimes they're gonna rock you like.
Yeah.
Because you must. It's something true. Like I'm telling you. Most when they go to Europe, they must be very careful what they're working with. Most important thing first, you must have a lawyer. You must find out research, do research with who you are signing with as a manager of which management company you are signing with.
How much are they getting?
How much they're going to take from the club? Because sometimes they're going to trick you. Sometimes they take from the club and from you. So you must be careful. What contract you sign, and the contract must be both languages, English
and whatever language.
They're going to trick you also. They're going to maybe write in Turkey, then the manager is going to translate it for you. Things that are not there.
Okay. Yeah.
So you must be very, very careful.
I just lost my train of thought, but you say you are willing to talk about this. Have you, or has any player come to you and said, "Esh, my brother, I'm going to South Africa. I'm going where. Please give me advice." Has some players come to you because of your life experiences?
Yeah, a lot of them, because I was also coaching at African Stars. So some of the players also went outside. So I've spoken with some of the players.
And do you see something different that they are doing from you after having spoken to them?
Yeah, they are listening. Because the only thing, because it's for their own good.
Yes.
Because when I just always tell them that when you're signing something, You must be you must read it up, and it must be in English so you can understand what is really happening. When you miss one point, it might hit you. Understand? Which I didn't know, because I also, like, when I was in Turkey for one club, when I was signing, I didn't know that it's standing in my contract that they are allowed to get in my bank account.
The club?
No, the
manager.
The manager and my lawyer. Because I didn't know. Because the manager I had it's from Switzerland. So speak German. So he was translating me
from Turkish to German. Yeah.
But not English. Understand? So the things he was maybe telling me, it was not the things that are the truth. Because later I go find out that somebody's withdrawing money from my bank account, but I'm not.
Gosh.
And then later I find out it's my manager. So that's why I said they must be very, very careful.
Now that's very sad, man. That's
why I said they must be very, very careful.
Yeah.
This world is
it's full of wicked people. Yeah.
Wicked people.
Yeah.
The fact that I was lucky the time I found out, I just came from training camp, then I went to the bank. The moment I came to the bank, the lady was walking there. I give my card, and then she said, "Somebody just come now, withdraw money from this account." I said, "How? I just came now from training camp. Who should it be?" I said, "No, white guy was playing. He was my manager."
At that time. And now, when you're going through all whatever you're going, that guy doesn't help you anymore. The same manager that...
Well, he disappeared. Obviously, I'm not the only player he did these things. Obviously, a lot of players have done all this rubbish. I don't know if he's in Switzerland or Istanbul. I don't even.
You've never tried to reach out to him?
No, sometimes we have spoken on Facebook. That was about a long time ago. Because he's actually from Switzerland, but he switched to Turkey. So he's actually born in Switzerland, but he's
a Turkish guy. And what is he saying?
No, what would he do? I'm here, he's there. You think he can? Because he knows that it's very hard. Like we're gonna meet somewhere.
Okay. And during the time you were partying and drinking, did you ever do drugs? Never.
I don't do drugs. I never tried drugs. No.
It was just the drinking and the partying and have you ever considered being a player manager, having gone through what you went through, so that you can maybe correct some of the wrongs that were done on you?
As a manager.
Yeah,
but I think there's some courses you can do online.
Yeah.
Understand? It's not that difficult. It's just you know, I wish just the people in Namibia, they're more open. Understand? Try to work with
former players.
Understand? Then it's a win-win. Understand?
So
some of the players we know a lot of people in Europe, a lot of connection. Understand? It's a win-win. When we want to work together, they have the resources, then it's very easy for all of us to help the young players.
So you think people don't want to work with ex-players in Namibia?
Yeah, I don't think they want to. How many players is there now at the NFL? Even in the youth development, or even under 17, under 20, that's not national players. Teachers.
So they prefer teachers more than...
Yes, I think it's more easier for them. Because most of... Just check through the ranks. Just being honest and straight. Just check through the ranks from the youth national teams. Who's coaching the youth national team? The youth national team.
Yeah.
Just check. Most of them, even 2 years ago or 3 years ago, most of them is teachers. While all of us in here with such experience, maybe they decided not to get us involved.
Well, Rassie, thank you very much for your story. We have spoken for such a long time. I didn't anticipate to keep you for such a long time, but I hope that your story inspires the next generation of players, inspires the next generation of coaches and footballers, and all the best with the coaching course which will be coming through. I understand it's coming sometime before the end of the year. The CAF C license coach. I'm not so sure how true that is. Maybe if we can get somebody from NFA to confirm if they'll have it. And if anybody wishes to help you, how can they help you in terms of maybe taking you out for a CAF C license in Botswana or South Africa?
No, it's not a problem. I will just be waiting for the country license to come.
To come, okay.
Yeah, so then we'll get done with it.
Okay. All right. Anyway, thank you very much, Rassie, and it was a pleasure talking to you. This is another edition of Game Time with Marco. We will be back again next week with another player, another coach, another administrator as we dive deep into the football matters that affect the country. Bye-bye.
PstBet is now available in Namibia, Botswana, and DRC, bringing you the thrill of sports betting to you. From the biggest football matches to high-speed action with Aviator, My Lucky Six, and casino games, we bring you non-stop excitement at your fingertips. Enjoy cash back and cash out, giving you more control over your bets. Live betting on your favorite sports with real-time action and instant wins. Sign up today and start winning. PstBet, you play, we pay.